So the first thing is the Diet Coke, diet drinks that have been hugely marketed out there. Now there are so many Diet Cokes, diet drinks that have been available, marketed in order to provide you healthy benefits, but I don't think that any kind of a packaged food can give you health benefits. Now when it is being marketed with 0 calories, 0 carbs, definitely it will have no calories. Definitely it is having no added sugar as it is marketing itself, but it has high sodium because it has about 60 mg of sodium, and also it has about high amount of caffeine. All of these drinks are caffeinated. Now if you're going for some caffeine consumption, then go for black coffee instead of having a Diet Coke, because it's also adding a lot of potassium and sodium to it. Now sodium, we always give amount of importance to added sugars because we consider that sugar will lead to weight gain or diabetes, but sodium is equally harmful and even more at some particular time. Sodium leads to development of high blood pressure, and as a result there is a constriction of your arteries, doesn't let the blood flow properly, and at the very, very important and later stage of your life it leads to cardiovascular problems. So limiting your sodium intake is very, very important and the most important part of your lifestyle. So yes, first and foremost is these Diet Cokes that you have to avoid because they have been marketed to be healthy enough, and whenever you consider having a cold drink, then instead of these Diet Cokes you can go for Nimbu Pani, you can go for buttermilk, anything liquid that gives you hydration and also for energy. Because they don't give you energy, you will also not feel full for a longer period of time. So you have to consider having an energy in a true form of energy and not some kind of a mimic or a gimmick. Now these noodles, be it made of refined flour, wheat flour or anything, the key here is that it's not having a problem because of the way it has been prepared, or the noodles, or the amount of whole wheat flour or refined flour in it is. The problem is it with the sachet or the masala that comes with it. That is having high sodium. Do you know that per 100 grams it gives about 1108 mg of sodium, and your daily recommended sodium intake is 2300 mg. That means 50% of your sodium is done by just having this one packet of noodles. That can be really very dangerous because you will not be having nothing apart from this your entire day. You will be having lot more meals, like at least 2 to 3 more meals apart from this as well. So your sodium intake will cross its daily recommended value, leading to an unhealthy lifestyle and, as I said, development of high blood pressure. So you have to avoid having all of these noodles regularly and at least limit its consumption because they are not healthy, even if they are marketing themselves to be, because of its high sodium and potassium value. Now, nuts. As healthy they might sound, they can be very, very unhealthy. The reason here is because of the benefits that the nuts, cashews or almonds and walnuts has to provide, they mix it with salt, butter and make it really tasty and appealing to the audience. Now it's already healthy fats. It has something that turns out to be very healthy for you, but when you add salt and little bit of ghee or butter to it, it turns out to be very unhealthy because you're adding a level of processing to it, you're adding lot of sodium to it, you are adding unwanted trans fat to it. So all of these roasted, packed nuts which comes out to be and turns out to be really very healthy are not really one, because they have added sugar, they have added saturated fats, unsaturated fats, trans fats. They have also added a lot of sodium that I said that is really unhealthy. So all of these packaged nuts are not really healthy as it sounds to be. If you want to go and binge on nuts, it should be as natural as it can be. Don't add a level of processing to it, or don't add flavors to it. Make your tongue very much habitual to the real taste of the nut, because they are really tasty as well. Diet chips, one of the most amazing widest market out there that claims to be really healthy and tasty at the same time. But is it really healthy? Now diet chips, which are claimed to be baked and not fried, when you compare the nutritional information of both of them, the fried one and the baked one, you see that the calories come out to be almost equivalent. Only about 100 calories here and there is a difference, but the rest is same. Why is that so? Because the mode of preparation is little bit different, but the amount of flavors, added preservatives and everything remains the same. There is an added flavor, there is an added preservative, there is an added sodium, added sugars, lot many things that are making it unhealthy, and the calories comes out to be equal for both of them. That doesn't mean that I am saying that a fried chip is better or you can consume them. Both of them are equally bad. Both of them can, whenever you have a choice, definitely go for the baked one. But what I'm saying or focusing on here is that limit the consumption of these processed food, limit the consumption. Even if they are marketing themselves to be healthy as they're baked, they are not as healthy, because they are having lots of unwanted preservatives, added sugar, added flavors that are not healthy for your body in a longer run. Limit the consumption. Everything in moderation is good, but anything that you go overboard with is not good for your body. Flavored yogurt or fruit yogurt is one of my personal favorite thing. I really enjoy them. It makes my regular boring curd or yogurt very tasty, very appealing. It tastes divine. It smells divine. But have you ever got through the nutritional information? It has added sugar, it has added color, it has added preservatives, lot of things that makes it very unhealthy. Now, this tongue is just a memory gland. You like it because you have a memory of feeling that anything that has a little more sugar, anything has little more butter, anything that has little more fat is tasty. You have to train yourself and make it to a point that regular curd and dahi can be as tasty as these flavored things. They definitely add a little bit more to your dishes, but if you develop that taste of liking your regular curd more, you will never need this. So don't fall into the gimmick or the mimic of buying all of these regular flavored yogurts whenever you go for a grocery shopping next time, because they are not healthy. Atta Biscuits. Ever since this have come into the market, I guess one of the biggest brands out there have been, because people think that having Atta Biscuits is something that will make their mornings very, very healthy, and whenever they have to binge on their biscuits, there has to be Atta Biscuit. They will be dipping their Atta Biscuits in the milk tea and then enjoying it and having the most amazing and the healthiest mornings. But are they really healthy? Have you even gone through the nutritional information that it has to offer? It gives you about 100 gram, 485 kilocalories, because it has a lot of butter in it, lot of carbohydrate, 68.4 grams of carbohydrate, which has total sugar of about 14.4 grams, almost about 20% of regular sugar intake. That's almost done in your breakfast meal itself, and you will never end up having just one. You will always finish the packet. And then its total fat is about 21 grams. It gives you a great amount of sodium. Can you even imagine this sweet looking biscuits has 463 mg of your sodium? That is about 25% of your daily recommended sodium intake. Have you ever thought why it is having that much amount of sodium? It's because it has been made in a lot of butter. We never dive into the nutritional information that much. We always think that this is Atta Biscuit, whole wheat biscuit, giving us a lot of fiber, because they have been marketed to us in that way, but they are not really healthy. If you are really willing to invest in a good healthy breakfast, then go with some good amount of muesli that is very natural and pure grains. You can invest in good amount of fruits, which will give you good amount of vitamins in your healthy breakfast, and not these kind of Atta biscuit. If you're willing to have biscuits, prepare one at home with little bit of butter, or in fact you can use ghee that has very limited sodium. Don't use butter because that has a high amount of sodium. So yes, these are not healthy. Mayonnaise. So the most important confusion that people have, that whenever you have mayonnaise in your sandwiches, your burgers, or in your dishes or preparation, you consider these dressings or mayonnaise very healthy, and you consider cheese very fatty. We consider not adding cheese because it will make our food really unhealthy, fat and rich and lot of things, but we consider mayonnaise because just mayonnaise, very less calories. But that's not the case. In fact, it's the other way around. Cheese can be really very much healthy if it's prepared in the right way. There are so much varieties of cheese that give you lot amount of protein, good fat, and can be really healthy for your body. But this mayonnaise has added flavors, added sugars, lot of sodiums, making it very, very unhealthy. So whenever you have a choice of choosing a mayo over cheese, go for a cheese that is not having any salt and is prepared in a way that is just has very low level of processing and made at home, preferably giving you the best and the healthiest protein and a healthy fat option, rather than this kind of a thing which is just a gimmick of a market. It will add flavor to your food for sure, but is not adding to your health in any way possible. It has about 710 mg of sodium in 100 grams, and you would be using at least 15 grams per spoon. That means if you are preparing it in a meal, that you are getting about 710 mg of sodium. That's kind of really very unhealthy. Go for a good home-based cheese that's having no sodium instead of these kind of packaged mayonnaise or cheeses. Next up is the flavored milk or the fruit juices. We all know that fruit juices, flavored milks have a lot of added sugars, but still we go for it because we think that it's kind of convenient for us instead of having fruits. But for the matter of convenience, you cannot have lots of preservatives inside your body, right? It has added sugar. It has the more real it sounds, the more unreal it gets. It's very important to understand that if it's marketing itself to be real 100% fiber, 100% fruit retained, it has lots of preservative. The reason is very clear, right? They have to sell it to the pan audience. They have to make it in like bulges and bulges of cartons and out there available for everybody. So they have to add preservatives so that it can be sustained, it can be retained. Any juice or any flavored milk has lot of preservatives so that it can sustain for a longer period of time. But you need not to buy for that, right? You need not to fall for their marketing gimmick. It has a lot of sugars, added flavors, added preservatives in order to make it sustainable and make it available for you for a longer period of time so that you can store it for long. But you need not to fall for that kind of a gimmick. You can actually go for just buy a fruit and have it. Even if you cannot have a juice, buying a fruit and just having it is the correct and a right option to go for. Don't invest in any kind of thing that is having lot of added preservatives just to make it sustainable, or they have to like cater to so many audiences. So yes, I would say strict no to any kind of packaged fruit juices that are available in the market. Packaged soups. Now, again, I understand that we are running out of time. Most of the time we have very hectic schedules, we have busy lives, and we cannot invest in preparing our own food. So the solution to the problem is the time management and not buying something that's turning out to be very unhealthy for your body. Like these soups, I understand they're very easy to prepare, they're very quick and everything, but have you ever gone through the nutritional information of these packaged soup? It has so much amount of sodium. I know I have said sodium a lot in this video, but it's important we don't give that much stress on the importance of cutting down your sodium intake. It will lead to a cardiovascular issues or the cardiovascular problem later on in life that you won't realize now, because you are slowly and steadily building pressure on your veins. That is not good for your body. So yes, these have very high sodium, very high amount of potassium, leading this one packet has 521 mg of sodium. So as I said, almost 25% of your daily sodium intake is gone in just one bowl of soup, and you will not even feel full after that. You will feel that you have not had anything. This is just because it is a marketing thing. I understand when we say I don't have time, I have to go with these kind of packaged things. The answer, as I said, the solution to it is in the time management and not falling for something unhealthy. You want to live a healthy lifestyle, you have to make time for yourself. You have to make time for, if you want to have soup, just have it once a week, just have it twice a week, but give time for its preparation. Engage in preparing that kind of lifestyle wherein there is time for you to invest in making soup for yourselves from the regular tomatoes, vegetables out there, but not these kind of packaged foods. Next up is the oats, or the instant oats that comes out there. Now, so many of the times I've seen people, whenever I recommend them having oats, they come up with this instant oat wherein they have this oats and then the masala out there. Do you know that one sachet of this particular sachet that's there inside of the seasoning is 1967 mg of sodium, and sugar is about 4.3 grams. That's like one of the most unhealthiest thing that you can do to your body. Almost all of your daily intake of sugar or sodium will be gone with just one bowl of your oats. You are eating it because you find it to be healthy. You expect it to be healthy, but unknowingly, unintentionally, you are having something that's really unhealthy. These instant oats is having this particular masala that's not healthy for your body. So whenever you go for any kind of oats, prepare it from the base itself. Go for the rolled oats that are available. Don't go with these instant mixes. Instead of that, you go with the rolled oat, prepare it with milk or add some vegetables to it. Add your basic salt and pepper or red chili powder and prepare it in the very basic manner as available. Don't fall for these instant oat mixes, because whenever there is an added flavor, there is an added pressure on your body that you are giving by having it. So yes, don't add these kind of pressures to your body. Avoid these all kind of packaged food. The motivation behind the video is that when you cut on these kind of shopping, you will cut on unhealthy lifestyle as well. So very simple and basic, as I say. Whenever you buy anything next time, make sure that you check the nutritional information, you check and read the label. As much information you will get from that particular labeling is the most important thing that you can do to yourself. And awareness is something we are all seeking for, and you will get there just by reading more and more, learning more and more. So yes, that's it about today's video. I hope you will find it useful. I hope after watching this video, whenever you go to grocery shopping, you will consider and refer this video. I hope you will like this video, and whenever you go for grocery shopping, you will consider referring this video as well. So yeah, that's it. Bye-bye. Stay fit, stay happy. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.